There is a new secret to success. You don't have to buy anything or eat any special foods. For most people, though, it's their greatest weakness, but can also be your greatest strength, and that's your willpower. Here with advice on how self-control can put you in the fast track to success are John Tierney, New York Times columnist and co-author of Willpower, Rediscovering the Greatest Human Strength, and Dr. Jennifer Hartstein, psychologist and early show contributor. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
John, let me begin with you. Just for the sake of our discussion, define willpower. What are we talking about?
It's this mental energy that enables you to exert self-control, to resist temptation, also to make good decisions. They're all involved in this source of mental energy.
Okay. Do people with stronger willpower have more success in life?
Absolutely. They do better in school and work. They're healthier and wealthier. Their marriages are happier. Their kids thrive. You know, researchers keep finding that two traits predict success: intelligence and self-control. You can't do much about your IQ, but you can improve your willpower.
Jan, do you believe that?
Yes, actually I do. I think that it's something that can be trained. It's something that can be improved upon. There's lots of ways you can think about how to do that. And the fact is, the more attention you can pay to something, the better you are at able to completing it, taking it to the next level, doing more with it. So of course, if you can stick with something over time, that's going to make you feel better. That's going to give you greater success. We quit too quick often.
Right. Well, let me ask you, how does one strengthen his or her willpower?
Well, there's lots of different ways, right? I think one thing is that you can train it. It's a mental muscle. If we think about the fact that we go to the gym to train to get stronger, we can train our brain to pay better attention. So you can eat differently. You can also try and pay attention to one thing and distract with something over here, but really keep sustained attention and practice that over time. Start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and build up. So the more you practice, it's like, I'm going to do weight training for my willpower, and I think that that's something that everybody can figure out how to do.
John, in this, should people concentrate on a specific area where they know they don't have any willpower?
Right, but just general exercises. We talk about how David Blaine trained himself to go without food for 44 days, but you don't have to be that extreme. Simple exercises like just sitting up straight have been shown to improve willpower in all areas of your life.
Start small, I think you have to do.
Why do some people have more willpower than others? Is there an answer to that?
Well, it starts in childhood. Kids learn it from parents when parents set goals. But adults can learn it too. I mean, we describe how Drew Carey learned to keep his desk clean, how Eric Clapton managed to quit drinking. You know, successful people learn how to set realistic goals. There really is a science to the to-do list. They develop strategies and tools that minimize the demands on their willpower so they have it there for emergencies.
And I think the key there is figuring out what it is that's a priority for you. So if you want to change your diet, which is we know where willpower gets zapped all the time, don't say, I'm going to change everything about how I'm going to eat. You're destined to fail. Pick, say, one area. I'm going to not drink soda anymore, and start there. And then once you can conquer that, then go to, I'm going to stop eating candy. Or, you know, so if you pick one area and build on that, you'll have greater success.
Being in control, obviously a good thing. Can being in too much control be a bad thing, necessarily?
I have seen it become a problem for people. People who become overly controlled, especially around areas of food or different things, don't have as much spontaneity. With food, it can develop into eating disorders because it becomes obsessive, not a healthy thing. So I do think that it can take you too far over, and you still need it in order to do the things you really want to get done.
John?
It's a tool, and you can misuse that tool. But people with good self-control actually tend to have less stress and less guilt because they know their limits. You know, they get the job done at the office, so they have time to relax on weekends. They make their life less stressful.
Okay, I'd like to talk to you longer, but we have to go now, and my willpower is such that I have to do that.
Good self-control, Russ.
Good self-control. John Tierney and Dr. Jennifer Hartstein. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.